Is it still the beginning of the game? We're about 5 hours in, but that's 5 hours for me, and I've been reading a lot. And I died once. I don't think I lost much progress, though, so it's hard to say. Check this out. It's me. Whoa. Hold on, wait. I could do that better. Let's fix that. Trav reveal. Yep. I got hair. It's pretty cool. Gasp, it's a lady. Yeah, I know. I know this is kind of new for you guys. All right, anyways, hey guys. Yeah, long hair. I have my hair back in a ponytail. Look at that. I'm still a little tired. I woke up feeling a little weird. I was like, man, I don't want to stream, but also I should stream because it's good to stream. I want to get back to doing regular streams with you guys. So you know how that feeling goes. What if I point this light right at me? Whoa. Oh, ow. Hey, Mick Yeager. Have you already done a full playthrough? No, I've actually been taking it really slow. I'm only about 5 hours in, and I'm assuming that this is, for your first time playthrough, probably about a 15-hour game. I was going to go over to a friend's house tonight, so I was like, oh, I'll stream for like 4 hours. I have been playing it on my own time, but it's been the light looks like sunlight. Yeah. I do also have real sunlight coming through my window. I have also been playing on my own time. I started a fresh data over on an emulator because I was like, I wonder if I could get it working at higher than 1080p. I could. It looked really nice, but it also kind of ran like Garbo. Out of curiosity, have you seen the new Blood game? Are you talking about the Dusk RPG? That like Dungeons of Dusk? I think it looks really charming. Hello, let's get a refresher. Let's talk to our boy.
Might be useful in the snowy mountains.
Whoa, we have those? Oh right, I have like Twitch alerts now. Hold on, let me make sure I got that set up. I gotta make some new ones because right now they just make some like Mega Man 8 noises, which is nice. I like Mega Man 8 a lot. But I gotta find something that fits the brand better. Because when people ask, like, what do I know Trav Guy for? It's Doom or Metroid. That seems to be the big ones. Or Mega Man X. If you don't mind me asking question one's opinions on this game so far. I think this game is fantastic so far. The worst thing I could say about it is I think the open world is a little barren. But I don't even really think it's bad. I knew from Half-Life, actually. Whoa. I used to have Twitch alerts that were for Half-Life. Hold on, let me make sure my audio is good. Is that an item I hear? Oh, right, this thing. Okay. So I need to get back to cargo launcher. We could see if the cargo launcher works now. What I do know Trav for, giant forehead. Hey, my hairline's been coming back. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that. Look at those tiny hairs coming back that you can barely make out, but they're there. They don't really appear very good on the webcam. This side's a bit more obvious. Isn't that crazy? It's a miracle drug that I will not disclose. What up, Miles?
Good luck out there, Sam.
Okay. Yes, sir. How many years miracle drug? What happened to chat? Hello? There we go. How many years miracle drug does the morph ball take? I have one right here. This is my morphed ball. It's like a plush. It's kind of comfy. What's up? Does this thing work now? There's an item. I feel like they made the item hum a lot louder. You feel old? Brother, you're 21. Or sister, I don't know who you are. Enjoy being young. You still have time. I'm using some audio ducking, so when I'm not talking, the game is gonna get louder, and then when I am talking, the game's gonna get quieter. I'm hoping that comes through across pretty well. Oh, I forgot to start recording for YouTube VOD. YouTube VOD. I'm so sorry. We started a little late, but all we did was we launched through the cannon. Has Samus ever visited a planet where the local fauna isn't trying to kill her? No, I don't think so. I don't know much about the Prime lore. Oh, wait. I wonder if I could get, like, Twitch chat, because the VOD isn't gonna cut it. So let's see. Streamlabs is so cringe, but I don't know the alternatives to Streamlabs, so... Does anyone in chat know? Like, other than Streamlabs, what I should use? Chat box. Here we go. Wait, did it drop me into another cargo launcher? Oh, right, that's what it's supposed to do. I've been stuck on Streamlabs for like 8 years. The entire Metroid trilogy is just Metroid Prime is at it again. Kind of. Alright, time to flip that coin. I'm gonna put a little goal up, because I don't know how else to incentivize people other than like offering something that's helpful. But I don't know how to do that. So we're gonna manage goals. We're gonna add a new goal. Nope, I didn't mean to end that. Alright, I guess I did. Let's see if we could get 10. Subcount. New subs. Auto goal. Goal alerts. Progress bar. Start goal. Okay. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm just about ready. How do I... Oh, copy. There we go. It's been so long since I've done this. Browser, chat. That name is already in use. Okay, let's add chat. Gem alert. Are these up to date? Guys, type something in chat so I know this works. Hi, Bup. Okay, cool, it works. But I need a background? Why is it so dark? Custom bad words. Alright, we're gonna do one bad word. It's gonna be a mystery bad word that won't appear on chat. There we go. Mystery bad word. Save settings. Font color, font size. Custom HTML. Style. Chunky. He's dead. Clean. All of these look the same. And this sound is getting annoying as shit. Hold on. Have my money, funny woman. There's like no... Does it need to be bigger? No, there's like no shadow or anything. Chat notifications? What do you mean chat notifications? I don't want that noise to be coming up every time someone chats. Holy shit. Chat delay, hide messages after, always show 10 seconds. Enabled. Yeah, why would, here, alright, I'm gonna enable it for like 5 seconds. Alright, have fun. That is weird. Meow. Okay, I guess it's just if there's like maybe a break. Whatever, that's stupid. It looks like, okay, it looks like now it has a little bit of a shadow to it, so I think we're okay. Maybe it's for like a first time message, maybe. Okay, we can play the game now. Sorry about that.
If you want to test the power of the fire shot, Snowy Mountains might be the perfect place.
Oh, that's crazy. Do you know where those are?
Key there too?
Oh, what? There's a key in the... Oh. My fucking goat. Millie. I hear an item. But yeah, I was running this on Citron last night, not to be confused with Citra. Because there's like this post going around that I think was made by these like hardcore anti-emulation people, which what they really are is anti-piracy, but I think they're just confused that like emulation isn't the same as piracy. It was like, oh, Metroid Prime 4, it has like this really cool thing that keeps it from being emulated. And I'm like, I just loaded it and it works. What are you talking about? I'm assuming it's a fork of Yuzu. I'm guessing it is. I mean, what isn't, honestly? Gotta get the other side of that. Oh, which we could do over there. Okay. But I'm using the Switch 1 ROM because, you know, I don't think there is Switch 2 emulation yet. And god damn it, it looks so freaking nice when it's higher than whatever resolution this is. I'm guessing this is 1080 docked. Not entirely sure. Probably maybe closer to like 960. The problem was every time you go into a room, it stutters real bad. But once it adjusts, it's fine. Switch 2 emulation might genuinely be impossible, at least not until... Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a bit before they can figure that out, because from what I understand, the Switch 2 has a lot better security. Okay, I've tried emulating my 360 games that I own. Arkham games do not like to be emulated. Thankfully, those run well on PC. But yeah, I agree. Fuck these things. We have ammo for regular shots in a Metroid game. Yeah, it's almost like Prime 2. Like a Prime game. But it switches off missiles, so now you just have like equipment items. So you have your missile launcher and your heat launcher, because they call it like the fire chip or something. But I can still fire my normal shots with the not plasma beam equipped. So it's kind of neat. It's a nice little combination. Let's see. Someone said something about Prime lore. Do you mind catching me up on the Prime lore 2, 3 in this game so far? Yeah, so Prime 1, Prime 1 is, whoops, I walked backwards 5 feet. All right, that's kind of, they gotta need to start me further than that. Prime 1 is very, probably the simplest. It is the most Metroid... It's the closest adaptation of a 2D Metroid in that regard, where you just kind of arrive on the planet, everything's gone to shit, and you kind of need to figure out what's happening, at least in terms of the story. If you're ignoring the story, then it's just, oh, well, go explore. But in terms of story, the planet's gone to shit. Space pirates are there making shit worse. Yeah, these are the loading screens. But you find out that a mysterious substance has appeared on the planet Talon 4 that's corrupting the wildlife and everything on there. Space pirates are there trying to weaponize this goo, which is called Phazon, which is the big plot MacGuffin of the first 3 games of the trilogy. So I will be calling it the Phazon Saga, I guess. It's not a lot exactly happens because it's all happened before the game actually starts. You find that a Metroid has been corrupted by Phazon and then experimented on by space pirates, though that depends on which version of the game you're playing. Originally, it was corrupted by Phazon and then weaponized by the space pirates, and it stole all their technology and like absorbed it into itself. But then later it's like, oh, I don't want to be here. Whoops, I want to be back on the road. I think the retcon made it so that the Metroid Prime, what the game was named after, just kind of looks like that. Like that is what a Phazon Metroid eventually turns into. What up? Tiradira? Something like that. But at the end of the game, Samus gets a Phazon suit by a giant space pirate collapsing in on it. Or collapsing over her and then absorbing into her suit. And then the Metroid Prime, in a last-ditch effort, tries to grab her suit, and then it only pulls off the Phazon suit, and then it absorbs itself into the suit and becomes Dark Samus. Then Dark Samus is the main antagonist of Prime 2. Dark Samus is the Metroid Prime inhabiting Samus's Phazon suit from the first game, and is just hungry as shit for more and more Phazon. It's traveling the galaxy, going to other planets, taking their Phazon supply. You pronounced it right. I'm going to have to change it. A girl's gotta eat, so true. Yeah, I thought this would take me to the... Oh, I guess I don't know where this goes. I thought Dark Samus in 2 was just kind of there. I'm actually not entirely sure if Dark Samus had much to do with the drama going on Aether. Oh, cutscene. Acid rain. Ad break starts. Okay. No, they're green. Huh. It's not affecting me at all. Monster Energy Rain. Yeah, like Baja Blast Rain. Emperor Ing was the big bad. That's a better point. I guess Dark Samus really is just kind of there to antagonize you. and just feeding off of the Phazon that happens to be there. I guess it's closer to say that Dark Samus is the main antagonist of 5. Or sorry, of 3. Yeah, Metroid Prime 5. She's back, actually. Where are we going? Going north? I would assume so. Ads are here. All right. But could Samus survive a Doom game? Yeah, I think so. What the hell? What? Where'd he go? The cache. Wait, what are we talking about? Depends on the game version. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't think... Like... Dread Samus? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Dread Samus would absolutely slam. Fusion Samus? No. That's kind of the whole point. She's... like, a little flimsy. Ooh. Oops. Super Samus? Maybe. What are you? Web crawler. Whoa, Spider-Man. Found in the underground shrines of Soul Valley, they possess Spinneret. Oh, they're the ones making all this webbing. Samus tier list. Alright. S tier, Dread Samus. At least in terms of character. If we're just going off of design, I'd also put Fusion Samus up there. Because I love the fusion suit. But I mean, she's super weak. She can't... Like, I could beat her in a fight. I just, like, give her an ice cube and I win. And I'm not that special, so, you know... Did you know the Guardian's Beam in Breath of the Wild can detonate a remote bomb, meaning you can make a core nuke happen in a Zelda game? Oh my goodness. Ow! I hate webs. Kill them all. Ooh, thank you. All right, what are these? Are these supposed to move? No, they don't have a... Oh, they do! Can I do that while standing on it? No. So wait, is my just gonna be going like, whoop, whoop? Okay, never mind. That's not as goofy as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, all right, well, one little bounce at a time. Nope. Open the clitoris. There we go. Stop having it be closed. Whoa! What is that? Charged fire shot. Ooh. Good gosh. Penetrative projectiles. Okay. Is this the equivalent to beam combos? I believe so. Because this feels like the middle ground between like Prime 1's beam combos, and Prime 2 also had it, but also like the Prime 2 beam ammo system. Like now your beams are equipment. Whoa. Wait, I don't think I was done in there though. I would like to go back in, please. This game's really good, but I don't like Nintendo. You know what? That's fair. I don't like their practices, but I love their creativity. Yeah, there's still an item in here. They scammed my people. What are you referring to? That is the first time I've had to do a double bomb jump for anything in this game. Hey, did I miss anything? Oh, Simple Grim. Nice to see you. No, we really just started. I found the charge upgrade for the not plasma beam. So now I could do a charge shot, basically. It costs more ammo. But that's really it. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I wonder how much of that is just a genuine accident, or maybe like didn't know better. Potentially how much of it could have been malicious to try to garner good favor from people. Let's see. Wait. Can I break this yet? Well, with that kind of thing, it's tough because, like, you gotta consider that those videos are projects made by large groups of people, and it's totally possible that at least someone there did have malicious intent, but that doesn't mean everyone did. So I think that it's important to keep that consideration in mind. Trav did a zero mission video. Apparently watched some of it, and I have no memory of it. Yeah, I guess it was pretty forgettable. Wait, what did that say? I didn't read it. Pedestrian door for the vehicle gate. Its internal circuitry is damaged. Ooh, gotta go find a way to open it. Oh, here we go. I can't use that yet. How's the video feed coming in, by the way? Because the Twitch dashboard is saying unstable, but I'm not seeing any problems on OBS's side. It's just atmospheric. Seems fine. Okay. Like, would you rather have dark tunnels like these met with... This isn't fucking Turok, bro. You find the franchise fascinating? It is fascinating. Hey, if you end up coming back to it, that'd be really cool. But, no pressure. I am on a Chromebook. I'm so sorry. Where are we at? I just got a really cold gust of wind from outside, or like a draft, so... Wow. It's, immersive. Skytram for wheeled vehicles. Wait, I need to get the car in here? Fuck. Why did Miles tell me to go in here? I can't... Oh, never mind. I don't need the car. Or the bike. Hologram. Bep. Oh, that's where my batteries went. I just saw it in my camera. Oh, fuck. You've ended your goal. What? Or wait, did you make a new prediction? What's going on? Oh. Time to get to the quarantine chamber. Who up quarantine? Makes crushing rocks did such a breeze. What are your thoughts on the kinesis suit? Girl, you have been talking about the kinesis suit nonstop since yesterday. It's great. I think it's really cool. I think it's really pretty. I like the red. During the machine era. Why are there like so many alien species in this series that all use the same like, oh, I hit the thing with the power beam to open the lock? What's this? I love gambling my points. So true. Cryopod. Airtight container installed with independent cooling systems for preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Circuitry is very exposed. Don't mind if I do. Dude, there's like a face in that. Do you see that? You've come into my ice prison. You found the secret. Thank you. How many games are there in English in the Nintendo ecosystem for comparison? I'm sure there's a few. Oh my god, is that a zoomer? Is that a gamer? Oh no, it's just an ice crawler. It looks like fucking. It's a Chrono Trigger thing. Borphos. Um. Or Orifice. Chad, help me out here. What's the Chrono Trigger monster called? Krios? Apos. Um. Lavos, thank you. You mean that giant earth-eating parasite? No, did you mean Google when I type in something that's fucked up? Did you mean happy-go-lucky? Capsule capturing platform. Catches arriving cargo capsules. Oh, the things that I like shoot myself out of. Did you mean fish? Fish? There's so many, like, cryopods. Those are all gonna, like, burst open, and they're gonna... Oh. I spilled. Okay. I thought the things were gonna pop open. My belt is made of rubber and thread. Yeah, mine's made out of a faux leather. Could I get a slice of pea roti and a box of mushrooms? Will Trav die at all in this area? Vote now on your phones. Oh my god, it's just like the Hive Mecha fight. Snow wolf, carnivorous quadruped living in frigid regions of the cold belt. Pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold natural habitat makes it ill-suited for warm climates. Once their prey has fallen, they typically feast in a hierarchical order, starting with the alpha, with the portion reserved for pregnant females and pack's youngest members. High metabolism enables their body to generate heat very efficiently, enabling long treks across territory. Unfortunately, this means they struggle to adapt to hot environments and will succumb quickly when confronted with high heat weaponry. Yeah, I bet. Oh, I just tap him. Alright. Whoa! Lizard Transistor. That's an awesome name. Thank you for the follow. Gotta use my radar. Ow. Is that me? Hello? You got that dog in you? How fucking long does this go on for? Dun 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 dun. Oh. Yep, ammo depleted. Are rockets effective? Well, I mean, probably not, but... Is this like a scripted death sequence? Why is this going on so long? Must kill all the dogs. Alright, but this is like going on way too fucking long. Okay, it is a scripted sequence, thank God. Does that count as the death of... Oh, good point. That's why I wanted to do it here. Oh, you fucker. You just scammed so many people out of their points. What the hell, Noel? Boing, boing. If there's audio desync with what I'm hearing and when it's coming through on the stream, that probably sounds really obnoxious. I'm sorry. I wonder if it's like you mentioned in the Prime 1 video about how modular the power suit is. Maybe the door wasn't made for the power beam in mind, but the power beam was made with these doors in mind. Oh, I like that. Hello. Routes of various kinds of data currently offline, accessible once power has been restored. Holy shit, get Gianni! Rating with a party of 183. Holy moly! Oh shit! What the hell? Hello, Gianni's chat. Hi. I don't know if you know me. I'm Travis Sky. I don't stream much, but I'm streaming again. I used to stream a lot. I don't. Didn't for a while. Holy moly. Hey guys, how's it going? We're playing some Metroid Prime 4. I will pause the game in case anyone watching is like, oh my god, I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to get spoiled. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I'll give you all a second. Excusez-moi. Hello. Hey guys. Yeah, hey, real quick, if you don't know who I am, that's cool. I'm not gonna ask to plug. Fuck that. We're playing Metroid. Tomb Fetus. Okay, I gotta leave so I don't get spoiled. I gotta be playing the game. Have fun. Goodbye, everyone. This game is Yuri. I just can't prove it yet. Good luck. All right, later, Gianni. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Can confirm it's somehow Yuri. All right, I believe you. We'll get there. We'll see when the game becomes Yuri. Oh my gosh. See, this is one thing that I did miss a lot about Twitch is like the sense of community, the sense of a group, I guess. with like raids and how we send people around and whatnot. Oh, I should probably read what that says. Why is it red? Oh, offline. It makes it feel more alive rather than how sterile streaming on YouTube can be, you know? But hey, if you're just now joining us, which a lot of you are, this is a bit more chill than it was yesterday. Yesterday was very loud, very energetic. Oh my god, a new Metroid game? Can you freaking believe it? But right now, I'm a little tired. I'm still sipping my coffee. I've been up since like 11, but I'm just having a slow day. Twitch does parasocial relationships well. So true. In Prime Canon, are there any other women besides Dark Samus? There's Gandrea, whatever her name is. In Prime 3. She's evil.
All clear.
Oh. That sounded like a jingle. It was like like it. Hello. I don't remember you from the trailers. What up, Tokabi?
Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we?
No, I'm smudging my eyeshadow. Oh, but my eye itches. I thought Other M wasn't canon to Prime. Other M happens way later in the timeline. To say that Other M isn't canon is not correct, but it hasn't happened yet. The Prime games take place way before Other M.
That's it.
Well, way before might be a stretch, but Other M hasn't happened yet. Hey Trav, have you heard about Super Metroid X Fusion? A mod? Oh, I have heard about that. There's someone in my Discord that talks about it a lot. Access code approved. Displaying hologram and schematic of the laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized.
Oh, you were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted.
I wish Other M wasn't canon. Well, you spelled it like it's a gun. I also wish Other M wasn't a gun. Sorry, I'm being a smartass.
One moment. There.
There's things about Other M that I think are fine. I just don't like how they handled Samus's character. Who's Paul Edding? Is this a name I should know?
All right. You have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
The Patriots VA? What, like the sports group? The sports team? Because I'm sure you don't mean like Metal Gear Solid 2, because that was a group, not a person. I hear it's amazing when famous purple stuffed worm with the tuning fork. Yeah. I mean like the AI Patriot. Oh, you mean like Colonel... Yeah, okay. Why the fuck didn't you just say Colonel? Why'd you say Patriot? Like, what the fuck? Do you only know the Colonel from MGS2? Which, that's okay. You can't just say, oh, MGS Colonel. I'm making fun of you forever from now on, Noel. Oh, a healing pod. Dude, just get in the fucking healing pod, bro. That might fix your leg up. Infantry and former hunter specializes in long-range precision and shooting, armed with a KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with visor-linked scope. All right, guys. Like, we've had other ones that was like, what was it? NS6446 was like, yeah, okay, Nintendo Switch. Oh, 64. Yeah, the voice actor for Doomslayer is in this game. We have not met him yet. Once a hunter working on remote worlds, he volunteered for the Federation services in hopes of finding stability. He enjoys solitude and dislikes working with others, also always preferring to go on missions solo without a spotter. In the Tokabi family, the Tokabi family was worshipped has worshipped the god Solon for generations. Solon? Reader included. He never thought about his arrowhead-shaped talisman. Or, wait, no. My god, I'm reading that way wrong. He's never without his arrowhead-shaped talisman and strongly believes his continued survival is only because of his protection. Unfortunately, his beliefs are often conflicted with his mission and their use of his talents, which is the source of much loathing and personal strife. Dang, these are like characters with actual depth and shit. Oh, but that's not what Metroid's supposed to be. Shut the fuck up.
I'll keep an eye on things from here. Least I can do.
Sure. I need electricity. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the last of the elemental beams. Morph bomb? Designed to open as a pod, passes through. Its metal has been deteriorated and begun to warp. A strong shock will destroy it. I don't have a shock. Oh, okay. That jump in was so perfect. Just, whee! He's the sniper from... Oh, sniper did a good job, mate. Yeah, they're coming for us. It's our only way out. Oh my god, we're doomed. Carl Weezer, if he was in Half-Life. Look at this snow roach. Okay, this is one thing that's starting to bother me about this game. It's a very small thing. But there's so many scans, like this thing. Keeping the organism at extremely low temperatures. We've already scanned this in the outdoors. Why is it making me scan it again? Why is it not counting as a counted scan? And I'm noticing that a lot in some of the other areas too. Let me guess, you filled it with piss. I've never seen a video game. That's great, buddy. Oh, where Sniper hasn't been a loader. Also, Noel sent me. What the fuck, Noel? It's fucked up. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait. Haha! You think it was a mistranslation? Wait, what are we talking about? She sent me too. Whoa! Dang. Noelle with the hookups. Like in the like hooking people up context, not... Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I have a small squadron of approximately 8 highly autistic individuals. Well, I mean, yeah. We're Metroid fans, of course. Oh my god, shriek bats! Kind of. Why do they look like that? That was the thing flying at me earlier, but it was flying at me so slow that I'm like, oh, what the hell? Zero mission. Well, yeah, so like... I think that people get the wrong idea. Like, just because the Prime games are between 1 and 2, people kind of assume that the Metroid timeline is really confusing, when really it's just Metroid 1, 2, Super Fusion, and Dread are labeled internally as Metroid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it goes in that order. So why is it so complicated for people to understand that Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3, 4 take place between Metroid 1 and 2? Like, it's not that complicated. I would not say really confusing. I wouldn't even say confusing. I don't like that thing. What is that? Is that a creature or is that like a wall? The shape, yeah. Like, that looks like that Pokemon that's like an ice, a snowflake that's like growling at me. Like, Cryogen or whatever. Cryogonal, yeah. This one's red. Does that mean it's offline? Can I, like, disable those pop-ups? I'm getting kind of tired of them. How do we do this? No, I just showed my friend code. Oh. Whatever. No, I just showed my friend code. Oh. Let's see. Disable friend activity pop-up switch. Is there a way? Okay, go to system notifications, friends. Okay. Because, hey, look, it's great that you guys are playing this game. I don't need to see it every time you guys come online. System something. System. System settings, notifications. Oh, it's right here, dummy. Friend notifications. Yes, me. Go away. Go away. Notify when friends go online. No. Invite notifications. Yeah, that's fine. You hear that? I don't like you. Man, leave me alone. Man. Finally, you'll have no choice but to be my friend. There you go. You get it, you get it. Okay, are all these doors locked? I don't like this thing. Oh, psychic lock unit. Developed during the psychic era. It blocks passages to the wall. Trav is just a shape. Calm down. No, you're just a shape. Am I a man? Or am I a Muppet? Am I a Muppet? A Muppet never, man, a Muppet. The shape cannot hurt you. That's what you think. What is this thingamabob? Endeavor, downloaded in logbook. My name is Targan. What up, Targan? I'm a researcher at this facility. I'm writing this to have record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of the priest Chatoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and give experiments of Griever anatomy. Oh no. This is why the Grievers all turned green. A solution of green energy to subject brought to the facility. I want to believe we could succeed. They're trying to reverse the transformation. Will you do a video on Prime Pinball? Oh my god, I genuinely forgot about Prime Pinball. Probably not a dedicated video on it. I'll probably do what Johnny did and... Well, no, because I want to do a dedicated Hunters video too, so I'll probably lump it in with that. I don't know, actually. Because I'm definitely not going to give it its own video. I just don't know where I'm going to talk about it. Doesn't 7 come between 2 and 3? I'm more surprised that, like, Black Ops has lore. Or Call of Duty in general. And maybe that's just me being dismissive because I still kind of resent Call of Duty as a franchise. Like, I always have, because, well, when I was a child, it was like everyone's playing this cool game that I can't play. I don't have a... I grew up with Nintendo. Nothing I had Call of Duty on it unless it was a horrible version of it. Hey, what's up? Hold on. Sorry. Call of Duty ramp on pause.
I patched into the facility's speakers. I can use them to communicate.
Whoa.
I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was you, wasn't it?
That totally is Roy Campbell.
Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
I think the problem is that like the reason I didn't hear it when people were saying it before, like when he came out of that pod, it was just like some twink, and my brain was like, that can't be Roy Campbell. That voice doesn't sound like that, you know? But no, like now I hear it when he's talking over the intercom. It's not Campbell? Well, what the fuck am I hearing then? You guys all said it's fucking Patriot AI. Used to identify organisms. Oh, put me in there. I got like bird things. Oh. Yo, Hunter's first hunt. Now that's getting its own dedicated video. I hear an item. It's probably in this thing. Stores items prepared for the last Lemorne priest to be given to the chosen one. Opened using telekinesis. Grasping the node can make it go. Okay, cool. Thank you. They're like delivering these to me on a little silver platter. I'm gonna get that tattooed on like my inner thigh. Oh, finally the fucking grapple. Oh, dude. Oh. Together now, like opening the world. Whoa. Yeah, I've been looking at that actually, because I had plans originally to play it with Vinny and Johnny and Liam Triforce, because we did that for Prime 2. Spoilers. We have a segment where we play the multiplayer together in my Prime 2 video. Literally, we recorded it like over a year ago, and I haven't gotten around to making the actual video itself. But never got around to it because my life got really confusing for a bit. All right, let's see. Priest Chitoya wanted to install something in this room. Apparently, it'll be a gift to the one who will become its savior at a point in the future. But do we not need the savior right now? And our efforts are not. If our efforts are not a priority, then what in the Lamorn have in the future? All we could do right now is continue these experiments and believe that we will have results. I pray for the day. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Speaking of making sense, I'm gonna go piss real quick. Sorry, I should have done this before the stream. Well, I mean, we've been going for an hour, so I'll be right back. Gonna go on BRB, gonna put on the Metroid music. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Chat, I just scared the shit out of myself. How would I describe this? All right, so my door handle, you could look at it. See, they're like door handles. They're actual like handles. My room's a mess. It's because I'm sleeping in here now. Don't ask. They're at the perfect height to like grab my pants pockets. So as I was walking in the door, walked perfectly. It grabbed the fly of my pants. And so my door just like grabbed my crotch and I almost fell over. Not because I lost my balance, it's just because that happens. Like if I get my crotch touched. No. Yeah, so that was weird. Anyways, that's why I screamed. Or like yelped, I guess. Are those Optimus Primes in the background? Yeah, I got that one. Then I got that one. I have like 5 sound waves over there. Cool. That's the end of that thought. Boop. Pepino. Shout out Pepino. Alright. Oh, camera's a bit low. Or high? I don't know. Hi. Here we go. Viola can't be summoned right now. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Oh. Okay, cool. Let me. Ding. Oh wait, hold on. I feel like it wasn't done in there. Nope. Is this not a lasso? Do I have to scan it first? Oh, okay. Wants me to scan it first. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It has different directions for tugging. I want to do it to enemies. I don't want to like, well, I do want to do puzzles with it, but also like, you know, just imagine like I yank this enemy and go meow, and then he like flies away and you know, just like, I'll get you, Samus. Then I grab Silux by the balls and I go and then like he flips over. You know? That's how the game's gonna end. Uh-oh. More teal. Containing a TK code. What does TK stand for? FGO21. GE dosage 1.9 Gree. Huh, get it because it's green. No abnormal effects from dosage increase. FG004. 0.5 Gree. Cool. Okay. Don't know what that was about. Free food, sure. Here's this purple thing that's just gonna like come out of the wall, and you're gonna like spin it around until it gets just right, and then we're gonna tell you, hey, you collected this thing. What does it do? Oh my god, it's like we're about to fight the Jackal in Warframe. I don't know. The joke doesn't even land anymore because the Jackal's totally different now. And that was like 5 years ago that they changed that thing. Psychic testicular torsion on Cysus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. LMH 2006 20 01 065. Okay. Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. The pods put them into a cold hibernation and minimal life to maintain minimal life function. Operation of the cooling system has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning even when the entire facility falls into a low power mode. Similarly, thorough inspection and repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. Okay, that's nice of you. I'm waiting for all of these to pop open, and they're like more of those like grievers and shit. Awaiting inspection. This one's open. Its circuitry must be replaced. Seems kinda sus. What are they making? Oh, wait, is this what we're collecting the TK codes for? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, shit, and then it's got like a whole ass puzzle with it? Cool. Anyways. The color of physical force is used to clear the debris. I could do that. I hope they don't do some kind of phase-on substitute. Displaying organism laboratory hologram. Download data authorized. Oh, map station! I thought I already got a map station. Oh, okay. We get 2. That's cool. Oh shit, this place is huge. Oh, like Bangkok is huge, bro. Okay. So we agree that Miles is going in a locker? No, I want to like give him a warm hot cocoa, give him a little kiss on the forehead. My goat is not washed. All right? Give him a kiss on the goddamn mouth. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Miles is friend. I bully him because I care. I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, when you have a crush on someone, so you start getting really mean to them because that's the only way that you know how to show affection. Because maybe your parents were mean to you, and you're like, this is just how you do it. And then like you call them something really mean, and then they start crying, and you're like, I don't know what I did wrong. My nose itches. Today's just getting better and better. What'd you do? Locks released. Thanks. I've been in here before. Gotta find this other TK code. What does TK stand for? Wrong answers only. I saw someone say Donkey Kong. I like that. I hear an item hum somewhere over here. Terminal kludge. Alright. I think we need to take away your ability to type. Oops. There we go. Wawa. Wawa is absolutely not what TK stands for, but you know what? I like the commitment. Tongue kink. Okay. I don't like that I need to scan things to see if I can use my grapple on them first. But maybe that's just cool. Okay, more shot ammo is nice. I think my cat is scratching at my door. Hold on. Hello. Wawa is just a vocal stim? Yeah. I mean, I've noticed. I've been seeing Noelle do a lot of it. Open sesame. Do you have a TK thing? Do you have a TK thing? What is this? Oh, Zipper's appearance. Whoa, I found it! Check this out. Oh, nope, she does not want to be held right now. Burrito. Oh, I'm hungry. Guys, check this thing out. Whoa. This is Zippers. She loves Metroid and food. Ow. Careful saying that, Grim. You gotta maybe not say that. Oh, dang it. I was hoping it was one of those puzzles where it's like, don't let it overlap at all. Oh, wait, I just noticed the thing on the right. Never mind. Okay, I see the puzzle. Not really much of a puzzle, but... Whoa. Sound of the morph ball rolling. It sounds like it has different sounds depending on the surface.
It's working. Keep it up.
Oh my! Ad break. If you had infinite time to make videos on, what other series would you cover? Metal Gear Solid, Deus Ex, Anxiety. Can you stop eating plastic? Oh my goodness, hold on. This fucking cat. No plastic. Plastic is bad for you. I'm gonna clean this room up after this stream. Nice Ultra Nightmare poster, thank you. We consume microplastics. This is like macroplastic though. She can't be eating that. Let's see. I think if I had infinite time, it would be more than just like videos on games. I'd just be like making like movies and shit. Cause that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a film director. What did that say? Hold on. Gotta power up the doors. But just keeping it to the hypotheticals of what kind of videos you would make. I don't know. And the funny thing is that, like, I do this full time, which I know people are gonna be like, you barely posted this year. Like, yeah, I have my reasons. I basically do have infinite time with this shit. So, like, kind of just doing what I want to do. I just kind of needed a break for a little bit to deal with some life stuff. Contains blood sample. Contains TK code. Yes! I always wanted to be a VAI. Ventricle Artificial Intelligence. VA. Oh, that makes more sense. Life stuff sucks. Yeah. I just let you in, little dude. Hold on, sorry. Zipper's wants out now. Go on up. This room is a fucking like minefield. Hold on, I'm gonna ask my roommate what she wants to do for dinner if she has any ideas. The cat is training you well? Dang right she is. Okay. Should be good. Thanks for reminding me that I have dinner plans. You're welcome. Life is like piss. It gets in the way when necessary. And you don't drink enough water, it stinks. So true. Drinking water, that's pretty important. What can I say? Except your mom gay. You know? Oh, fuck. Life is like piss, and my pants are full of it. That's like a Duke Nukem quote. Life is like piss, and my pants are full. What up, Ninja Fox 2020, Ninja 4 Fox, Ninja for Fox 20. I haven't had to use the psychic beam yet for a while. The like this thing. Did the game forget? Liquid appears to be a sedative variant. Subject is in hibernation in the cryopod, and its metabolism is at minimum values. Unfortunately, we are unable to perform the experiments we'd like with the subject in this state. If the subject's metabolic function is inactive, the reversal of the rapid cellular proliferation cannot occur. First, we must wake the subject and restore its normal metabolic function. This means a restoration of consciousness, so appropriate sedation will be crucial. Oh, dude, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up, Mom. Dude, you can't wake up the test subject. You're gonna wake up Mom. Ooh. Yep, these are... Oh, no, these aren't grievers. Used to place specimens in stasis to heal them from their internal organs. Oh, these are recovery pods. Okay, that makes sense. This one's fucked up. Cell culture and preservation liquid has leaked. Life signs of specimen griever have been seized. Wait, these are grievers? This doesn't look like a griever. Oh, yeah, it does. Never mind. I thought those were eyes. You thought it was going to be Thardus? A3WKYYB25. Used to place specimens in stasis. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. All readings from the specimen griever are reading normal. This one's going to jump out at me. Dude, I'm grieving all over the place. B3 3086. Used to place specimens. Metabolism is currently at minimum. B2 PLVBF70. Used to place specimen in stasis. This griever is alive and preserved. B1 Jut RD31. Low power mode. Wake up. Just watched a video of someone 100% Mega Man 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 damageless. Holy shit. How do you even 100% Mega Man 0? I thought you needed to play that multiple times in order to 100% it. Granted, I haven't really tried. Or rather, it's not like... Oh. Hold on, sorry. We're having a breakthrough. I like that the grievers kind of like have their own music. Because like if you want to do 0 damageless, don't you need to like constantly maintain an A rank so that you get like the boss abilities, the boss techniques? Because if I remember, you only get boss techniques if you beat a boss while at A rank, right? Are these scientists space pirates? No, I think these scientists are just more Lamorne. Okay, just double checking that I'm not emulating this game. What the hell? What the fuck is happening? I kicked him up there and his collision just got so fucked. Go gadget lag spike. Yeah, cause like I hit him with the missile and it knocked him up here. And it looked like his collision was just fucked. Yeah! Puzzle complete. Two more to go. Zippers is meowing at my door again. I think she wants me to go out there with her. I'll just keep my door open for her. Is this the game where Samus learns to crawl? I mean, she kind of... Well, she learned to slide in Dread. Contains a blood sample. Whoa. That's crazy. We're monitoring subjects who have had GE administered, regardless of GE concentration. What is G? Oh, green energy? Is that what they're calling it? Whoa, sorry. Not appear to have any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we have yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they are natural creatures. Put another way, if we're to judge based on DNA, there's no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? Oh, that would explain why I thought it was a Lamorn. The Grievers are just evil, possessed Lamorn. That's my guess. Because... So I was noticing that the Grievers make some interesting music when you're near them. Funk music. Shut up. Really? Dude, that's my lip balm. It's not a toy. She loves ping pong balls, zippers. This is my lip balm. It opens. Well, yeah, there you go. It twists open. I think she thinks it's a ping pong ball, though, so she's like, oh, a toy. I love EOS. What is that? Breakthrough. We may have had a breakthrough today. Until now, we presume that the physical transformation was triggered by something in the crystals causing compositional changes in the GE, which would turn out to cause an abnormality in gene transcription. Yet, this is not the case. In actuality, the unused region of the brain linked to the crystals is stimulated, and, as a result, genes that would normally have stayed pseudo-genes were transcribed. I now wonder, are we unlocking a blocked evolutionary branch? This would mean the great tragedy was merely one possible evolution of a potential future. So, with that in mind, what would happen if administering GE, we disabled those genes the moment the rapid cellular proliferation is triggered? There should be a sufficient value in... What up, Elgato? What's going on? I think I need a new graphics card. Or sorry, capture card. I just got a new graphics card. I'm not upgrading again. Whoops. Oh, there's two of me. Are you back? Okay, we're back. Can I get some audio cracklies for a second? I apologize. I think I'm going to turn off my face cam for now. I apologize if that's something that you value, but I do not feel it anymore. Okay. Face removed. Yeah, suffer. Specimen thawing station. Quickly and safely resuscitates frozen specimen without returning them to consciousness. Thawing. dogging station. I got that dog in me. Ooh. Whoa! Balsala? Basilisk. Primarily used to perform experimental autopsies. Activation will set to operating mode. Oh, sorry, I was just jerking off. Active Balsalay system containing a TK code. This feels like a Luigi's Mansion thing, like looking for the booze. Like we're just going around scanning things, like sucking off objects, looking for things that contain a boo in them so we can move on. I'm not meaning that as like a bad thing, but it's just like, oh, it's one thing to be stuck in a Metroid Prime game and scan everything because you can't find anything. It's another because that is what we need to do, you know? Not loving this section. I'm loving the lore. I'm loving the exposition dump. Don't get me wrong. But it's not quite hitting. Wait, there's a morph ball area? You got some soda. Whoa. Oh, right. Yeah, I can't go in that. I got some jelly beans. We were so close. It seemed like we had succeeded in disabling the problematic genes and also resetting the cells, causing the rapid proliferation process to replicate normal genetic information and restore their state. However, for some reason, we were unable to stabilize it. The subjects reverted. Right now, I want to check over the genetic analysis and see if there were any problems in our process. So the grievers. Maybe that's why they're called grievers, you know, they're grieving, or they are grieved. They are fallen Lamorn that maybe couldn't ascend psychically. That's the vibe I'm getting. Ooh, Transformers are animated. That's like my favorite Transformers series. Since the lab experiments began, several subjects have been brought in each day. The lab is close to capacity, and tragically, countless brethren have lost their lives while securing these subjects. I think we should stop gathering subjects, if only because our restoration experiments have thus been unsuccessful. You watched Energon before Armada? Little goofball. Beast Wars. Beast Wars is one that I really need to give a fair shot. Because I like the story. I was just so off-put by the animation growing up. That I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Also, why wouldn't they turn into cars? Like, what the fuck? But then, the story was really good, from what I saw. I was like 6, leave me alone. Oh, okay. I misread. Oh, he's got a TK code. He's got a boo. Next Level Games presents Metroid Prime 5. Battery depletion led to specimen's death. Drop in room temperature causes it to freeze afterwards. Yeah, that would happen. What up, big man? Since Beast Wars was my intro, them turning into vehicles was weird for me. You know what? That's fair. Samus's suit is either so technologically Can you fucking stop? So technologically advanced that it can activate those hands with 3 finger marks since she has 5, or the technology straight up. Well, I think that the hand is symbolic. I think that she's connected to it psychically. I don't think that the hand is like an actual handprint. It's checking her brainwaves. Just from everything that the game has told me so far. Where is that? Yeah, probably over there. I'm guessing that all of the, like, these little pipes, these little things, I'm guessing that these are here once you power up the facility and you're like, oh, I want to go travel over here. I want to go faster. And then suddenly we're at the other side. Like, that'll be for, like, cleanup, you know. I did have an article sent to me that was saying, like, hey, when you play... when you get to the end, the game's gonna tell you, like, hey, beyond this is the point of no return. So go back and collect your shit if you want to go 100% shit. I remember I had that, but it also said that you can't go back to your save Unless, well, that doesn't make sense because when you load up your game, it asks if you want to open up your manual save or your autosave. And it was saying that if you're just using the autosave, then it'll override it with the area that's past the point of no return. But I guess that would also imply like you would need to never save once you're past that point of no return. So the thing was like, yeah, make sure that you make a copy of your save data. Oh, wow, speak of the devil. Hold on 1 second. So I will be thinking about that once I do it. Oh, she's gonna get Noodles and Company? Hell yeah. What was it that I liked? It was like the buffalo bacon burger. No, buffalo bacon mac and cheese from Noodle. Oh, my mouth is watering. Which one was it? I don't think it was the buffalo mac. It was the okay. Alright, what shape are we sketching? SpongeBob big guy pants, okay. Our resources are running very low, and we're almost out of chemicals needed for research experiments. At the same time, progress remains at a standstill. Naturally, there's a rising sense of panic and resignation. We cannot hope for more chemicals to arrive, and if we use up what we have before the experiment succeeds, no, even if it succeeds, then with what we have left, we are losing researchers. Everyone is likely thinking the same thing. Well, talk to them, motherfucker. Dude, that's the big thing about these, like, it's like, oh man, I feel like everyone's...
Looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Hey, I don't know, it's like, oh man, we just fucking scientists, they just hate talking to each other, dude. You know? Whoops. Ah, I guess that works. Oh, fuck. Lavoses. Lavi. I would have just eaten the chemicals. See, you get it. You get it. Whoa. This is like where you get the screw attack in Prime 3. What if the screw attack's in this game? They'll call it like the psychic screw, and then Samus like curls up into a ball and thinks really hard. Oh, hello. Yeah, Dartwing. Excuse me. I got him. How? I pressed X and I scanned it. Those like hard to scan or something? I mean, I guess they're like shriek bats, but they weren't that fast. Whoa!
Trav, How's the Prime 4 treating you? I finished this area earlier so I can watch without spoils.
It's been pretty great. I'm not the biggest fan of this area because it really. I was using the example earlier that it's like this feels like I'm playing like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and I'm just going around shaking everything, looking for the boo. To like get the TK whatever. That was kind of lame. I didn't care for that, but I mean it's not bad. I still think that the open world is more lame. Whoa, a hype train! I thought this a fucking hype train. You guys better get your donos and your donuts in chat right now, because this hype train is leaving the station. Vroom vroom. If we could get this hype train to level 2, I'll do a funny little dance. It's kind of sucky. Yeah, I like the atmosphere. I like the guy that I'm forgetting the name of. And I like the lore a lot. I'm loving the story with the Lemorn biologically understanding the Grievers better. That they're like, oh, these are us. Why are they like this? Are we able to fix them? But at the same time, so many people are dying trying to retrieve samples. Like, that's cool. I like that. That's really neat. Do a peanut jig. You got it, sir. Well, only if this hype train reaches level 2. Oh, fuck. The snow wolves? Dude, I was getting kind of annoyed at it because, like, until I ran out of fire shot ammo, whatever it's called, fire chip, I was like, I was holding my own, and it took me a bit to run out, and I'm like, this is going on really long. Now that I know that it's a scripted bit, I won't mind as much. Wait, what did it say? Strong shock, okay. And I'm just like, this is taking fucking forever. Probably be better on hard mode, because, is it gonna collapse? Yeah! Because, like, at first it was cool. It was making me think of fighting those, like, red war wasps with the hive mecha in Prime 1. Just kept going, and I'm like, well, what is happening? I'm gonna die here. But that was the point. They wanted their little scripted sequence. Oh, one weird thing, if you try to emulate this game on PC with Citron, the scan visor has a really hard time locking onto things, and you'll, like, if you just, like, okay, so you see that little square, this little square that's, like, telling you, okay, you're gonna scan this guy. Or, like, you're gonna scan this thing. The square just goes all over the fucking screen, and if it grabs something different, you will just be scanning shit through walls. Like, it doesn't know how to lock on. They could have made it a bit more scripted, yeah. Because there was just a point where I'm like, alright, this is fucking weird. What's up? Oh, here's some easy ones to scan. I had some guy, because I was expressing some of the things I was liking about Prime 4, and one guy was like, man, Metroid Prime is just such a dated style of shooter. You don't need to aim. It's a shooting game where you don't need to worry about aiming. And I'm like, first off, have you played Doom? Like, it's not about the aiming, it's about your mobility while constantly delivering punishment to your enemies. If even, because most of this game is just exploring and solving puzzles. Like, the combat is just a facet of it. Anyways. There's a little more we could do every day. Every experiment has ended in failure and the results remains unchanged. If we put the facility into low power mode, it should remain intact for as long as there is maintenance tanks to look after it. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed where we could not? No, this is not a time for doubt. We must do everything we can. Wait, what was the number? What was the number? 2006 2001 I love McKinsey. I also love McKinsey. I need to make more, I need to work on my rebrand. I have ideas for, like, not like, Trav Girl rebrand, like, for the most part. Like, actual just aesthetic rebrand. I have ideas for new sub badges, but I just have to fucking do it. March 15th? Yes, that's when Half-Life 3 is coming out. You want a game where your main focus is just hold down the fire button and only focus on dodging? Play any Toho game. Gosh. Why is it pink? Cryogenic bioform studies contains something. Captured specimen identification and medical records. Oh, data clusters. I see. Okay. Dude, let's just have a bunch of like satellite dishes of pink. Video log backups. Cool. We should be doing more of that. Oh, whoops, I thought that was a grapple point. What's up? Ow. Save point? Yes. Dang, this bitch is hungry. I'm the bitch, for the record. I'm hungry. We finally reached an end to our resources. Tomorrow we will abandon this lab at Chitoya's instructions. Move to Chrono Tower built in Soul Valley. We'll not be able to save our brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize the Griever cells when they've reverted to their Lamorn counterparts? What did we miss? I'll ponder this for the rest of my life. Whoa. It's like the Game Tap logo. Which I guess is just a tap, like, but you know. Currently offline. Ooh. Well, I can't use this yet because I do not have Spider Ball. Sorry, Psychic Ball. Yeah, you remember Game Tap. That's how I first played Lego Island 2. Brick by brick, dun 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 dun, suck this dick. No matter how big, no matter how big. You know? I don't know about Game Tap. Game Tap was the original Netflix for games. It was a subscription from like, what, 2007? But the selection was... Like, I think the highest profile games that they had on there was, like, Sonic Game Gear games and, like, they had Sonic 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they had Sonic and Knuckles, or rather, they had Sonic and Knuckles, but I don't know if they had Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They had, what would a Metroid Lego game look like? Oh, Sabas, you need to craft Mother Brain. But other than that, it was just like a bunch of old Sega arcade games because like they had Sega. There was a bunch of arcade games and stuff. But, you know, for me as a young kid in that moment, I was like, I just play Sonic. Oh, I know Legos. I want to play the Lego game. Yo, Ridley Bionicle? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I gotta hit that with a charge shot. Well, that's only one of them. I gotta go power up the rest, but I gotta, like, get around it now. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this what they want me to do? Oh my god, they remembered this thing existed? Use a charge shot for that. What did you do? Missile? Well, I mean, it's the same symbol from during the Volt Forge dungeon, so I just figured, like, oh, I could just shoot that. Oh my god, they actually remembered this mechanic. We're actually doing something with it. I forgot about this mechanic. I believe it is date night. Oh, congrats. Hope you have a good time. Yeah, the music's kicking on. There you go. That's one thing I'm really liking about this game is that, like, all right.
You've got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
We'll go on, like, Volt Forge especially had, like, these kick-ass electric guitars going on once you got the power on, and it was like, fuck yeah, dude. Now we're making motion. Prayer. Just now the main generator has stopped, so this means the boiler we use for heat will also stop and the temperature will drop. I expect the facility will be frozen solid. The area will switch to low power mode, which uses wind energy. This should be enough to maintain operations with the cryopods in which our brethren sleep. I believe we've done everything that we could here, but ultimately we could not save our kind. I'm overwhelmed with helplessness. I trust the words of Jatoya that someday our savior will appear, but all I could do right now is pray. I am Targon, and I'm utterly defeated. Damn, that sucks, bro. Psychic Spider Ball. Yeah. Ooh, where are we going? E-Tank! Another civilization prophesizing Samus as their savior. I know, right? Like, damn, she gets around. Oh, fuck. Bob and weave. Gaming. Wait, was that cutscene for watching the thing go down, the ramp go down, just for an E-Tank? No, there's gotta be more here. Come on. Really? That like cinematic little scene, that was just for an E-Tank? Whoa. Alright, I need to come back with Spider Ball. I'm gonna make a little marker. That looks like a ball. Oh no, the bugs are out. The bugs are back. This is at least like the third at this point in canon. Because there was the Chozo and there was the Luminoth. Well, I don't know if the I don't know if the Luminoth like prophesized Samus being their savior. The Chozo, when they were corrupted with Phazon and became ghosts, were like able to see into the future. Rather, really just the Talon Chozo in general were able to like see into the future. So they were, it was less of a prophecy and more of a vision. They were like, we know Samus is gonna save us. It's just gonna take a while. The warrior clad in metal or whatever. Oh, I think that was actually what the Space Pirates called her. Luminoth didn't have a prophecy about Samus. Samus just kind of showed up and they were like, alright, maybe we won't go extinct. Yeah, exactly. Just flopped out. Hey, we can use the tubes now. I love that they go into like this. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I thought that the little like vent on his neck was like giant teeth. I thought it was like just this big like spooky face looking at me. Like what the hell is that? Well, I mean, thankfully for us, we already knew all of that happened. We read the logs. We just watched like the movie adaptation of the things we've been reading for like the last 5 minutes. I know someone out there is gonna say something like, "Oh, well, that kind of does that defeat the purpose of like scanning all?" Like, no, motherfucker. Now we get to actually see it actualized. Is that a bomb slot up there? What the hell? Oh, wait, hold on. I think that's possible. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. I forgot about this. We just haven't had to do this in so fucking long. Oh, hey. Did you save any civilizations in Prime 3 or Hunters? I don't know. I can't speak for Hunters, because that's one that I haven't played all the way through. And frankly, I barely remember any of the story from it from when I did make some progress in it. As for Prime 3, I don't believe so. I think Prime 3 was mostly just going through planets that were already inhabited by the Galactic Federation. I mean, she saved humanity. She saved the universe from the threat of Phazon. Nah, those guys were dead. All right.
Come back to the control room. I'm waiting for you upstairs.
Oh, the gondola works. Shout out gondola. Galactic Federations are dicks and would never recognize her as a savior. Well, I mean, if we're supposed to assume that the Galactic Federation in general is good and that the only bad parts of it are like the splintered factions that do some weird shit on their own, but then they're like, oh, we disavow what they did, then they probably also recognize that recognizing someone as a savior and giving them this sort of godlike social status is kind of stupid. Like, hey, what's gonna happen when someone's better than her? Are we gonna just like challenge her? But also, hey, it's Metroid. Why would someone be better than her?
Something triggered the alarm.
I don't know.
I can't override security.
Oh no, now I guess I have to use these, what are these? Oh, tanks. I guess I gotta use this new thing I just opened. That the guy definitely didn't need to tell me that I need to use, but you know what? I still think his dialogue's cute. It's ball time.
I'm not sure what's happening. This whole facility just went into lockdown.
Silux is here. He's killing everyone. He set off the alarm. You gotta get out of there, not Mackenzie. Speaking of, how's he doing? Literally, what is the point of the radio function? It never works. There's no point in the game where it works. Also, hold on. I just realized something. Oh my god, we're getting raided by Trios with a party of Juan? No, Mega Man X9. Fuck you, okay? Huh. Yeah, that's the, that symbol for the Galactic Federation. That's the one from, that started in Other M. What up, cracks? That's the, Other M onwards Galactic Federation symbol, which I know they also used in Federation Force, so that makes sense. It's also interesting. I doubt that that really holds any lore significance. Oh, yep, here they are. There's that music again. That, like, funny noises. How's Prime 4 treating you? Very good. I'm really liking it. This area has been a bit of a... I wouldn't say a slog, but it has been a lot of exposition and lore that has kind of slowed things down, but as you can see, things are starting to pick back up. He punched my missile away. What the hell? Wait, do that again. Am I crazy? He fucking punches my missile away. That's awesome. My god, the only other thing I could think of that does anything similar to that is the Golden Torizo. I've been seeing bad reviews for Prime 4. What the fuck? Who? What are you talking about? The worst review I've seen was like an 81. To celebrate us not getting gooped, I've commissioned this new logo for us. True. People are saying this game has Marvel writing. Yeah, because people are fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't want to dismiss people's opinions if their only understanding of quippy dialogue is Marvel and that therefore it's bad because Marvel writing is bad. Metacritic says 80. Oh no, it went down by 1 point. I don't know. One thing that I've been realizing is that a lot of people seem like they've only played the first Prime and they just wanted Prime 1 again. User score says 8.6. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think the other part in my brain, the part that's like leaves me surprised, is like I'm maybe a bit cynical when it comes to people's opinions, and I'm like, if you're just, no offense, because I used to be like that, and maybe that's why I'm more critical of it, is like, if you're some gamer, okay, I think we just have to drop down from above. If you're just some gamer with, like, your only understanding of
What's happening down there?
media and storytelling is through video games, and that's all you've experienced, and you haven't gone back and experienced where a lot of these ideas have come from, where these ideas were born from, like with Metroid, Aliens, and all that is like the only thing that you've experienced are these grand multi-movie arcs, because those are the only movies you would go out and watch. Trust me, I was one of those people. Like, oh, I don't want to watch something if it wasn't part of a larger franchise, because then I don't really care. Like, if that's your only real experience with consuming media, what the hell are, like, you even, like, you need to recognize that you are doing yourself a disservice by painting with such a broad brush to judge and grade newer mediums, newer stories, because you literally don't have the experience. And I think that's just kind of something that's I've been realizing as I get older, because I used to be one of those people, and I definitely needed to be told, like, hey, chill the fuck out, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, shout out to the guy in chat that was like, I feel so old, I'm 21. Like, dude, you have so much time left. You have so much left to figure out. You'll be okay. I don't know. That point kind of got fragmented, went all over the place. What do you guys think of the Campaign Evolve trailer? I thought it looked cool. I'm not nearly as cynical as the rest of the internet about it. As long as the original, like, if they're gonna make such a drastic, a different departure for Halo, then I mean, if the original game is still available, I don't give a shit. My other problem, or my only problem at that point is just like, why not just make something new? Why remake this old game that admittedly doesn't need a remake? But I mean, if they're trying new shit with it, like, yeah, I'll still give it a shot. I'll still see what the new idea of the new artistic direction that they take is. Because it's like whenever it's like when a company like Microsoft does horrible shit. It's like, well, I don't want to just dismiss the work that they put out, because game directors, artists, and all them, they probably still have the best intentions, and I still want to be able to respect and grade what they do, you know? The problem is that nowadays I have the equivalent of a megaphone and think that being able to, yeah, I mean, everyone has the ability to make their opinions heard, which isn't a bad thing. I think that that is a net positive, especially in the case of, you know, people hate this term, but like, you know, social justices. Is it still, are we still in like 2015? Do people still like cringe at the term social justice? Or rather, like, pointing out the injustices in the world has become much easier, and it's easier to hold people accountable. But then, when we get to, like, once we're past the point of breaking through oppression and, you know, giving everyone an equal voice and dissecting art and dissecting passion, which is ideally what humanity should be about, expressing art, expressing yourself, and understanding others. Once we get to that, then it's like, all right, well, once everyone has a megaphone in that regard, then it becomes a lot harder to tell people, hey, you don't know what you're talking about, please go figure it out. Go have some experiences. Go learn some things, you know? And I say that because that's the kind of shit I needed to be told. Maybe I'm being too cynical. I apologize. Hello. Why is it so loud? Anyway. People don't think before they zeet. Yeah, like there's... It's a double-edged sword in a lot of ways, you know? Like, I hate using the term woke while I'm LGBT myself. I can agree that sometimes it's too much for the fact that... What are you talking about? What is it that's too much? Using the term woke for anything is too cringe for me. Okay, that's fair. It's like, hold on, you came in really hot with that. I'm like, are you about to say, like... Oh man, like I love the gays, but oh man, sometimes they just get so gay. Like, all right, hold on, what the fuck are you trying to say here? That's my bad. I went on the defensive. You know the stereotype that all of us are assholes? Wait, are you saying the stereotype or what people assume is a stereotype? Because I kind of get why so many people, so many LGBT people are kind of just fed up and have low patience for other people. I get why. As one of those people myself, probably. Let me retread. Okay. I blame the popularity of CinemaSins. Yes, I do too. Oh my gosh, I saw this. I don't remember who it was from. It was a while ago. I remember watching this really good video about CinemaSins and how much the guy is like the guy that runs it just didn't quite grasp what makes media engaging in the first place for people. And then like, oh yeah, we could always use the scapegoat of like, oh, CinemaSins, like it's just for fun, and like, oh, this scene did contain a lap dance. But then like when you see his actual criticisms of movies and cinema, it's like he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I think people are saying, I think that saying what's wrong with explaining an issue is fine. As a result, you'll see the most brain-dead comments about video games, and they'll say like, it's just criticism, bro, I care about... Yeah, that, like... It's so annoying that, like... people will just shut down... Like, once they are argued with, once people fight or push back about like, hey, you're wrong about this, they will suddenly just go like, oh, well, I'm just showing my opinion, man. And then it's like, all right, well, you have just locked me out of the conversation that you wanted to have. Or you didn't want to have a conversation. You just wanted to spout your bullshit and not be challenged. And yeah, okay, we're saying it about something as admittedly trivial as dissecting a video game. In the end, you know, like, sure, okay, it's not the end of the world. There's much bigger things to worry about. But if you can't engage with art in that way, you are going to lose the respect of your peers. And the only people that are going to respect you are going to be the people that are also as cynical as you are about media, and people that throw up their barriers the second that they're challenged. And like, what are you doing there? It's not even an echo chamber. You're just... Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Talking about the whole representation and forcing people to believe in what you believe kind of thing. What? Give me an example. You don't think that maybe... Like, yeah, sure, there's definitely bad actors in every community, don't get me wrong, but what are you saying? Are you like, oh, people that get defensive because like, oh, maybe like you said something that is just factually incorrect about, you know, sure, you could say that I'm not representing your point correctly, but it's like, oh, well, this person, maybe like they're not okay with trans people existing yet because they don't understand something. They lack the ability to currently understand what it's about, and then they see anyone defending themselves as like, you know, defending their existence as forcing their beliefs on you. That's the thing that's sticking out to me, is like, you're like, when you say forcing your beliefs on people, what are you talking about? Because you could say that me justifying my identity is forcing my beliefs on you. My grandparents don't believe in it and I don't care, that's their thing? What, so like you don't want to challenge your grandparents? You don't want to have a conversation with them? You don't want to try to make them feel better? You're just giving up on them? Is that like what I just said? Is that the stereotype that you're having a problem with? I genuinely cannot look at the comment section of anything related to Call of Duty because it's nothing but negativity and not even critical. It's literally cynical onliners that sound like Facebook grandma ranting. I've yet to play Prime 4, but Psylocke's theme so far is my favorite in the OST. What up, Trace? I don't remember the theme. I haven't like listened to the soundtrack specifically, but I remember liking the theme during the Psylocke's fight earlier in the game. Not Psylocke's, because I think it was a fake. Or like a projection or something. But that fight was probably... That the Silex fight earlier and the Zelios fight was super cool. I'd assume so. I don't know the whole topic and this discussion or the words to explain it. All right, cool. I'm glad that you're admitting this and you're recognizing that you don't know fully what you're talking about. So, use that feeling. I probably just gave you a little bit of... No. We're not moving off this just yet. We're not moving to IGN. Hold on to that shame and use that to grow as a person. All right? I know that you're like... I've seen you in my server. I know that you've mentioned that like you're literally 18 or something. So you're young. You have a lot of time to grow. I'm sorry I'm being a little condescending right now, but hey, if you weren't talking and saying the things you did, I wouldn't feel the need to be condescending, all right? I want to see you grow as a person. I want to see you improve. The fake Silex scene was a cool segment. It was really cool, yeah. I think some people think that you don't like me, you're just dumb and or evil. Yeah. Oh, bye Trio, sorry, I saw your message. This is the planet Viros, by the way. G tracking terminal. Anyways. Yeah, shit's weird. You don't want to end up pissing off the wrong crowd. Well, I think it's important to stick to your guns. It's important to be honest with yourself, but it's also important to recognize when you don't know something. Like, I remember our first argument being you were like defending Charlie Kirk for some godforsaken reason because you didn't know that he was a bad person or some bullshit like that. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I have issues with Blop 7, Activision, and Treyarch. I swear to God, are some of the people ranting about the game on Twitter. That was dumb of me. You didn't know better. It's alright. Once you grow past this, like, I love this person because they own the libs sort of shit, like... you'll hopefully be able to improve in some things. Where am I going? Am I going backwards? Take it from me, people are always able to grow. Yes, I used to be one of those people that was like, oh, people don't grow. They just, you know, they just kind of keep doing their thing. But yeah, we're able to change. Like, I'm not even really the same person I was a year ago. And it's not a transitioning joke. It's not just because of estrogen. But, by the way, if that's how you found out that I'm transitioning, I'm so sorry. Like, I've experienced things. And in the end, that's what it's all about. It's having those experiences. And I'm very fortunate in my life to have someone in my life that is helping me through a lot of that. They're helping me understand that I am lacking in a lot of experiences, and they've been helping me through discovering a lot of myself. Congrats on transitioning, by the way. I hope it's going well for you. Yeah, I think I'm through the rough part of it. The first 3 months were really bad because, or rather, like after the first month, like the emotional side effects were insane. But then you start to understand how it works, and then also you get on progesterone, which helps it stabilize your mood a lot. There's something I wish a game would, like a Weevil boss fight on the Viola, the Hunters. Oh yeah, he did have a bike, didn't he? Or something like that. Where does he want me to go? Where am I going? Oh right, I need to go up, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. So end of this hall, just keep going forward. That was 12, I was falling into the alt-right pipeline with YouTubers, no bullshit. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think that's just a path that a lot of, especially young men, are going to be falling into as they...
They're coming for me! Going off comms. Meet you upstairs.
Why are you going off comms, bro? Like, I used to like pride myself and be like, oh well, I'm so glad I never fell into that. And then I look back and I'm like, I totally almost did. Like I remember almost like 2015, 2016. I remember like watching Jordan Peterson because I didn't know better. I was like, whoa, H3 interviewed this guy on his podcast, and I think H3 is pretty cool. That aged really well, didn't it? I'll listen to more of him. I'll listen to more of this guy. What the fuck? Oh shit. I thought these were spider ball tracks. Depression meds fucked me badly in 2023. Oh. I'm sorry. My roommate ordered dinner yet? When food? I used to be on iFunny a lot. Oh my god, yeah. I used iFunny for a bit, and then I got so just disappointed with all the comments I would see. Like, even if the content was fine, like the comments would be so just borderline deplorable.
Solid work, Samus.
I don't know, a good X game probably. I don't know. I don't know what they would even really do for an X9.
Might be what's drawing those strange creatures.
Graphical update, nice graphical fidelity, good play between
Access to the deepest level.
2.5D graphics.
Open the gate from up here.
Take what X8 and Maverick Hunter X started with the 3D integrated graphics, but keep it a side scroller. Yes, I know, I'm low on ammo. I imagine she's right-handed because the gun arm probably has a bunch of little like buttons and things you gotta like interact with. It's like if you're right-handed, Are you firing a gun with your left hand? I mean, realistically, she's probably just ambidextrous, but...
You'll
Wait,
need to
what'd you
take
say?
the elevator down to the lower levels.
Yeah. I knew that. I was just testing you. My butt hurts. Yeah. Epic elevator moment. Wow, I think you're the first person I've ever seen that's like, I like it when the full suit isn't unlocked until you get the full thing. That's definitely a take. Blows up pancakes with my mind. That's a good one. Eye zippers. Whoa, this door is red. I don't know. The biggest things that I could think of when I'm asked like, oh, what would you want from an X8 is like,
I tried
oh,
to
hey,
open that gate.
password. Simultaneously. All right.
But it won't respond. See anything?
Ambidexterity can be learned. Yeah. Ambidexterity, or really like hand coordination in general, is so interesting because it's like, this is, all intents and purposes, a very, a very nurtured thing from my understanding of like being left-handed versus right-handed. Some of its nature, some of it, well, like nurture as in, like it is learned and it's interesting. It's the fact that that's something that can. Hi. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That did the trick. Opening now.
It said I had to open them like simultaneously. What the hell? I thought I was gonna have to do something with my psychic beam. All that for just a tiny little door? That's like the vault in Portal 2. Happy hunting. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's what I was getting to, is like, I just want them to continue the cliffhanger from X8 and do, like, the biggest things that I want from an X9 is story. And as I get older, I'm like, well, I mean, you don't just make a new fucking Mega Man game for the story, dude. Like, it's about the gameplay first and foremost. Like, sure, when you have a narrative-based series like Zero, I can understand it, but, like, the whole point of the X series in general has been, like, look at all of this cool shit we've added to the Mega Man formula. Like, if Mega Man was rock and roll, then this is fucking metal. Oh. Well, I think a lot of people kind of forget that, and maybe for good reason, because of companies like how Sony has been handling video game production, where... Really, dude? My cat just knocked over a can of soda, I think. Oh no, she knocked over my Zippo lighter. She wants treats. Hold on. I'm gonna give her treats. Alright, come on. Like... Yes, Maverick Hunter FPS game was going to have a glory kill system, but it's also important to remember that that kind of system of finishers has been done in like third-person action games much longer than even Maverick Hunter X was going to do it. So like it's not... It's interesting to think about it being done in a first-person video game medium, but I don't know. Anyways, here's a boss. I'm gonna focus on this. Keratos. A giant cingulata-like organism covered in a hard shell, only lives in extremely frigid areas and capable of creating ice. Possesses sensory organs below the carapace where its head is blah, blah, blah. Metroid fusion has altered its body composition, leaving its core completely exposed. Its body is covered in a hard outer shell that resembles the peak of an iceberg. It's impervious to firearms. Behind the shell segment to its head are sensory organs and mouth. Sensory segment opens when identifying prey, at which point it will spit icy boulders. If the sensory organs behind the shell are significantly harmed, Keratos is known to enter an agitated state where it will curl up into a ball, spin, and launch itself at its attacker. Fusion with a Metroid has also altered its body, completely exposing its abdominal core. Unique hybridization means Keratos is one-of-a-kind mutant being. Keratos is a one-of-a-kind mutant being. Also highly intelligent and can communicate with to Lamorn priests. How the Metroid Fusion has Nope, didn't mean to morph ball. Oh, maybe I should have morph balled. There we go. They really killed it with the boss designs for this game. I'm loving these boss designs. Whoa, he's like a Thardus. Oh shit. I bet he's gonna give me the boost ball. Yeah, that was really disappointing. He had stuff going on. I'm not gonna fault him for getting a little salty during that race. But man, I was really looking forward to that race, and then Jay just was kind of like, I don't want to do it. Alright. That's fine. I am judging you for it, though. Oh, I just dashed into it. Well, he's a very different... Well, I'm not going to say he's a different person. In his videos, he's calm and collected because they're scripted. He's a very animated person. I've hung out with him in person. It was nice. Hey, he has his reasons. Whoa. Or am I? Oh. Okay, cool. I don't need to use the fire for this. Just with the nature of like his his exposed underbelly, I want to be able to do stuff like roll up into a ball and shoot, like drop bombs by him, because I feel like that would do something. I want to rub its belly. It is very cute. I tried that. I took a lot of damage. Fuck. Oh, here he comes. He's so cute. I can't wait for someone to make their own version of Prime Hack for this. Oh, fuck. I mean, I guess you don't need to with the Switch 2, but you know, I want to be able to play it on my computer. I also don't have a Switch 2, so I forgot that was a thing. Real pretty on Switch 2. It looks real pretty now. It does look very good for a Switch 1 game. Yeah, imagine how people that played Half-Life 2 when it was new feel. Aurora Borealis. Hey, boost ball. Oh, superhero landing. So, there was an Aurora Borealis. One second. There was an Aurora Borealis a little bit ago. And I was leaving a friend's house when it was there, and it was like perfectly covering her house. And so I took a picture of it, and I'm like, why is your house glowing? Like perfectly behind her house when I got in my car. Are you enjoying your baby? Get baby. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you're young. That makes sense. Especially with how prominent Gmod is online. The sort of spaces that we exist in. Whoa, if I hold... Whoa. Pressing LZ does like a Zelda camera centering thing. Interesting. Oh, I gotta stare at him. I don't want to stare at him yet. I want to like... Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. Oh, the new temple key! There's gotta be more to the game after you get the 5 keys. Like... Well, I guess not. I've already put, like, 10 hours into this game, so... Maybe that's a little bit of cope. Where I'm like, no, the game can't be over yet. I've been waiting for so long. What's happening? I got the key. Now what? Oh wait, there's a half pipe there. Oops. Like, there's a part of me that still feels like the game kicked off, but we're not even at, like, the halfway point yet.
You've done well, Samus. I'll meet you up top.
Even though we're probably well past the halfway point. Fucking Sonic fans. Ugh. I fucking hate Sonic fans. Just kidding, that was one of you. It's a nice sound, but... Sonic fans are like Sonic fans. They exist in spite of God's plan. Yeah. Nope. Nope. What up?
Looks like you got what you came for.
Why are you talking like that?
Came through the station radio while you were gone. Somebody named Specialist Mackenzie
Oh, okay.
sent over the coordinates for base camp. So I'll be
It was like he was about to like drop a thing on me, like, but I'm not actually who I say I am.
I've been on a lot of missions.
Oh, this is the talisman you talked about.
Has always protected
Who's this
me.
guy? Chat lied to me and told me that he's voiced by Colonel Campbell, and I believed them. And then I was like, oh, I hear it. And they're like, ha, no, you don't, idiot, because we lied.
Pod up here, and I'll be as good as new in no time.
He's like some shut-in sniper character, but he's like forced to work with Samus, and he's like, you know what? Maybe working with you wasn't so bad. I don't hear it at all. Yeah, I was lied to. And I was like, lied to? You stole it? Or B, you stole it? You stole it! So he's Twitter users who don't like Miles. Miles moment. He's voiced by a voice actor I do not know. Dude, that's crazy. I thought you knew every voice actor, Common Zero. What the hell? What's this? Uses nuclear fusion to generate piercing energy rounds. Oh, right, this is the thing he was using. Yeah, I know. You like used it to save me. What are you doing here? Oh, wait, we're getting him in the pod.
This has been a rare treat to have seen the legendary bounty hunter Samus Aran in action.
Thanks. I'm glad. You should get in your pod now. Did I interrupt him? Oh, I think I broke him.
Don't worry about me. I'll
Okay.
heal up and meet you back at base camp.
Okay. How do I get out of here? Get in your pod, pod boy. Yeah, you get it, you get it. Get in your pod, pod boy. I'm dying. Anything here look like secrets? Okay, I get this is where the wolf encounter was, so it makes sense that this is kind of big and open. Can't tell if like the faster bursts are faster, or this like the quicker bursts have better results. Oh, is that a cargo cannon? Can I use that? This puzzle took you way too long? Oh no. I felt fear for the first time in my navel cavity. This is linked to a bomb slot. Dude, Common Zero, this puzzle is so easy. What are you talking about? Ah. I'm at the other puzzle. I know. I was trying to make it funny. Circuitry is exposed. I feel like circuitry is exposed when I need it to come back with the electric element. Alright. I'm actually gonna ban you, Cracks. If you say rage baiting. God, You're making me confront with the fact that I am now out of touch with the younger generations. And I'm going to react with anger instead of rational thought. How do you think I feel? That's true. I've probably made you feel this way. I'm still new to Metroid, played Prime Remastered, and Prime 4 looks fun. I've seen complaint about it, but I hope it's good. Yeah, the biggest thing that I think that people that are new to the series are going to struggle with is that they remastered Prime 1 and made that an extension the most accessible one for audiences to get into, when this is a follow-up to Prime 3, and 2 and 3 were much more narrative heavy. I solved the puzzle faster. Oh, that was it? I'm sorry. I'm technically a zoomer. Oh, shit. Okay, thanks. What was I talking about? Right. Prime 2 and 3, especially 3, very narrative heavy. There's characters in it that talk to you, which you never really saw in Prime 1. And so I think that, like, to give them the benefit of the doubt, a lot of people that only had their Metroid Prime fill with Metroid Prime 1 were taken a bit aback by the direction of Prime 4. So, like, I'll try to be as charitable as I can. I get it. It is a pretty big departure from Prime 1. Oh, I love that. Yeah, like switching to the fire shot. Oh, that's beautiful. But other than, like, I think unless this absolutely flubs the landing, I think this is better than Prime 3, which was my second favorite. I think that Prime 1 will remain my favorite, even though we could probably make a case for this game being critically better, because let's be honest, looking at Prime 1 with how it handled like the temple keys and all that, not designed very well. It wasn't great. And there is a lot of things about Prime 1 that just could have been done a lot better. But it's an older game, so we're going to inherently be a bit more forgiving towards it, you know? I was reading that, like, former people from... There's someone in chat was telling me yesterday that former people from 343 worked on this game, so... That doesn't surprise me. How do I get up there? No, why did it get all foggy? No, I'm trying to look up there. Fuck. Oh, wait, hold on. It might be a receiving port, so maybe I need to find somewhere to, Wait, no, there's an area over there. Why did it get all foggy when I used my, like, psychic blast? Because that made me think like, okay, I'm looking at out of bounds areas. It's not 343, it's Halo Studios now. Yeah, I said former 343. They quit when it was 343. Unless you're just like trying to be a fucking smartass, which of course you are. I know you well enough from how I've seen you interact in my Discord server. I don't think you're mysterious. I just think you're weird.
Congratulations, you got another teleporter key. Only 2 keys left. And it looks like you found more Lemoyne technology in Icebelt. I might be able to help you. Can you bring it back to base camp?
I might be able to help you.
I saw the data you acquired. I can't believe the Grievers used to bring Lemoyne.
Whoa. That's crazy, bro. You shit with that ass. Okay, like, see this shit. Wait. Oh, I only have the psychic lasso. I don't have the psychic grapple. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. In Prime 3, you got the lasso before you got the... Well, no, you always had the grapple. You had the lasso was separate. Lasso? Lasso was separate. How are... Okay, I'm not trying to be a smartass. How are there MLP fans in the modern day? Like, I used to be huge into MLP back in, like, FIM 1 through, or season 1 through 3, because, like, I fell off with season 4. I thought season 4 was kind of bad. Is your double jump a psychic jump? Only if I'm jumping on psychic platforms. Right, let's go back to base camp. We can get the ice beam. Got a resurgence? Why? Genuinely, why? That's not me trying to be a smartass. Like, what made people decide, hey, let's give a shit about Equestria girls? Yeah, I do like that the grapple beam isn't a beam necessarily. At least not after Prime 1. In Prime 1 it still is. Oh, that's... okay. Gosh, I'm becoming old and cynical. I'm like, but why? Like, why do people care? Aren't there like new things for you to be excited about? Like, yeah, I'm just being old and Ellie, I understand. My editor is buying so many fucking Transformers. I gotta get back to making videos so that he's able to buy Transformers. I gotta feed his addiction. What do you mean rumored Michael Bay Transformers movie? It was confirmed. They announced it. I don't think you know what rumor means. Oh, okay, you didn't know. Yeah. Good, you're enjoying life. It's okay. You don't need to keep up with all these little things. Yeah, they announced that Michael Bay was coming back to direct another Transformers movie. Which I'm not happy about. I'm not excited for that, really, at all. Like, yeah, he's great at doing hype moments of making one of my favorite characters in fiction a brutal war criminal. Someone might say, "Oh, liven up." Like, isn't it cool to look at? Yeah, of course it's cool to look at. Well, in the end, Hasbro is just doing this because they want money. Transformers 4 was like one of the highest grossing movies ever when it came out because it how it marketed itself in China to get the international audience. And Transformers movies haven't been able to make nearly that amount of profit since really since then. Like Transformers 5 fell off even. Then we had Bumblebee, which did critically great, but financially not as good. And then there was Rise of the Beast, which I thought was amazing, but because what's his name, Lorenzo something at whatever, was like, we want a bit more bayhem with this movie, and tried to make it appeal more to the older movie crowds, but I don't think he understood what it was about the bayhem that people liked, and so it was just a bunch of gunfights, and it wasn't nearly as interesting to watch. The story, I love the story though. I really liked Rise of the Beast. Just the fight scenes weren't nearly as cool until the Maximals got involved, but even then they were barely part of it.
Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Ice Belt. Let's take a look. Okay.
And then Transformers 1, literally like one of the best pieces of Transformers media I think we will ever get. And maybe that's because of my age. Maybe it's because of my frustration with modern politics that it really resonated me.
Fascinating.
A genuine dissection of like class complacency and class consciousness.
That means if I reprogram this and set it
A
into
genuinely incredible story to be able to get to the younger generations. Let's not market it though. Let's market it as a fun, silly, feel-good movie. Like I saw, when you look at a movie or something on Prime Video, I noticed this when I was at my friend's place. Like it'll tell you like how many people reviewed the movie or show that you're hovering over, and Transformers 1 only had like 400 ratings.
Now you can use Ice Shot.
Compare that to the like Ice Cube's War of the World, which had like 2 million ratings. Might have been closer to 2,000, but still.
High temperature objects like magma to freeze it for a short period of time by lowering its surface temperature. If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm sure I can turn it into something useful.
Why regrettably has been a hotel? It's okay to like things that are cringe. Frankly, I'm more cringed out by you saying you watched The Boys, which I get. I really liked the first season.
Freeze them all up with Ice Shot.
I'm gonna turn off the background on the subtitles. It's kind of getting annoying. Mainly because I've seen what it looks like without it, and I'm realizing I don't need it. Alright, anyways, we got the ice beam. Yeah! Wow. That doesn't look nearly as cool. Like that, you get the little pieces flaring out. Ah, okay, that's kind of cool. I can't wait for Invincible. Yeah, Invincible's amazing. Whoa! He like jumped through another frozen guy and got like funnied. Oh, I could go do that now. Yeah, you're right. We really have just gotten ice missiles, which makes sense for the 2D games. Because they established that, like, oh, Samus, since you're part Metroid now, like, you can't, like, your suit is alive and part of you, and you're part Metroid. Metroids don't like ice. So that's why we're going to have it be this physical, tactile thing, rather than a beam that is integrated into your suit because you will die. Alright, that makes sense. Prime 3, I get why they did it. Because Prime 3 was like, we don't need to have you swap beams. We'll make all of the beams be upgrades rather than all that, because the amount of buttons we have on the Wii remote make that kind of confusing. And then they found it out with the remasters of, or the ports of Prime 1 and 2. But, you know, when they were making Prime 3, they were like, there's no way to make it so that we can have beams be swappable, because that's going to be too confusing for the players. So we want something that could still freeze things. We're going to make it missiles, equipment item. Okay. I get your reasoning. Lore-wise, I'm like, why? How does that explain the end of Fusion? Hype moments in Aura? I don't think they were really thinking about that. I think they were just trying to have like a really cool moment. Oh, I went the wrong way. So like, what's the point of... Hold on, I want to look at this because I'm able to just get around this area and come around the backside. So why did this thing that we're about to go look at... Why did it say I could pull it open with the lasso? Literally, what is the point? Unless I read it wrong and I can't. No, I can. What is the point? I could just go around back. Like, I guess I'm gonna come back to this room for some reason and, like, commune with the plants, maybe? I don't know. Don't know yet. Not a complaint, not a complaint. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what are they saving? What are they waiting for? What are they hyping me up for? The twist that these things are like corrupted Namor. What are they called? Namor? I like that twist. Maybe you're meant to get the lasso from this boss earlier in development. Yeah, and they like never took the little trigger off of it to leave the room with it. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one thing that I've been saying for like since Other M came out. I don't think Other M is perfect, especially with its control scheme holding it back, like if we're just talking about gameplay. But like, Other M still had some cool ideas, and I'd love to see the third person. I'd love to see the third person Metroid get another try. Y'all ever think? Because I don't. True. I'm not a thinker. We can tell. It's okay, buddy. My coffee? Oh my gosh, I still have coffee. It's like 7:40. Should I drink this? Yeah. You say buddy makes me feel younger than I am? You're like 18. Yeah. Of course I'm gonna make you feel younger. Well, there you go. You can't even, like, rent a house yet. Of course. I'm over 10 years older than you. I'm going to make you feel old. Dude, the egg just, like, pooped me out. Guys, like, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm like 16. I've come around on the 6-7 meme just because of how angry it makes some people, and I'm like, dude, you need to calm down. It's not that fucking big of a deal. Like, chill the fuck out. Exactly, like, look at this kid. He's freaking the fuck out about it. Oh, shit. We got someone who definitely unironically thinks it's the funniest thing. Yeah, and it's becoming me, honestly. What is this? There's like a dot on the map. What is that? Whoa, this is cool. Oh, did you not see this, Ellie? Yeah, it's like a sort of open world. But then it's like, oh, you need the electric thing. I still need abilities to unlock things. It is still very Metroid-y with how it's handled. Like, in the end, it is still following the same gameplay or game design philosophy of a Metroid game where more of the map will open up to you as you collect more items. But then it's also like, okay, well, good on you for trying, but why did this have to be a thing other than hype moments in Aura, which, you know what, I respect. Wait, why is it? Oh no, that's the electric gate. Like, this is still following Metroid game design, so. But it also kind of like defeats the purpose of there being an open world, in my opinion, because it's like, with games like good open worlds like Breath of the Wild, even if you are underpowered, there's still something to reward you for going to these areas. You still unlock fast travel points. You still can get some resources along the way. Have some really cool scripted encounters. With this, it's like, I went the wrong way. I need to go east. But with this, it's like, oh, I drove all the way out here. Well, I guess now I can at least mark on my map, so I can come back later when I have the thing. Which, that alone, that's very Metroid. That is what Metroidvanias are like. But I think some other concessions could have been made to make this more interesting, because otherwise this is very barren and not that interesting. What is that? Oh, dude, hold on. Never mind. Oh, I'm about to eat everything I just said. 1 second. check this shit out. Whoa! Oh, that was pretty fucking sick, actually. Oh. I have to pee. Oh, what was that? Or was that just the sound of my map? I thought I heard something nearby. Why did Trav just sound like Charlie in Smiling Friends? I like that you're saying in Smiling Friends, like he's a person outside of it. No. Thanks. All right, guys, might be time for a little food break. I might actually just call it tonight. I might get to a save spot first and then just wrap it up, and we can come back to this tomorrow. Whoa. What's up, girl?
Virus Tanichan, Asentav Sukesh, Lamor Iskalam, Kitamin Shevalex, Ashar Karukaru, Sistana, Asamen, Okajak Jateliji, Sazak Shakan, Kisaichan, Kitalatin Isklet, Kazantin Hazah, Sistana, Asalam Gabana, Asnich Shinath, Din Kasalanti, Shisaranaka, Avatar Chitrath. Vincelet Kitanta, Planet Mamon, Nastor Salam, Takanich, Shazar Ragath, Iskalam, Neshatasek Salam, Analich, Kantil Kabam, Gusane, Siol, Shatasalam Mamon, Siol,
Hi, zippers.
Taraji, Sisatel.
Cool. Nice of the princess to invite us over for picnic, Gale. No. Planets has Samus destroyed in canon yet? Are we counting Dark Aether, like the evil clone of a planet that was just kind of more like removed from existence rather than like blown up? Because other than that, I think just phase, right? Where's the save room? There it is. If we count Dark Aether, then 2. I need to go to the Volt Forge, don't I? So I can get the upgrade now that I have the boost ball to maneuver my bike through the magma, something like that. All right, well, I'm gonna be killing the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. A lot of people stuck around after the Gianni raid, which was very nice. It was a really nice feeling. Thank you, Gianni, for the raid. Isn't super, but yeah, that's not canon yet. Super and Fusion are after this game. So at this point in canon, she's only blown up 2 planets. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Let's see, where do we want to raid? Where do we want to raid? Who's live? Who's live? Proton John is live. Let's raid. Raising money for children? Well, I gotta raid Proton John now. Go tell Claire hi. Tell her I sent you. Maybe make a donation or 2. Bye, guys. I will send you off in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.